Test. Check, check. Hello. What is up, guys? Today we're going to be playing with some new stuff from BareMinerals. The main reason that I made this order was for their new Blonzer, which I feel like is a love letter to me specifically because I think that everything is about me, because I have made this portmanteau on accident many a time, trying to utter the words bronzer and blush, or bronzer and brush, or blush and either way. I bought the shade Kiss of Rose, and when I received it in the mail, I thought, why didn't I buy all of the shades? And then I went back to the website and looked, and I was like, oh, it's because they have them in shade values for specific skin tones. So they had it in light, medium, and deep, and I figured, okay, it's basically intended to have the same effect, but depending on your skin tone, so it was probably right that I only picked up one. I literally cannot reason with my past self who bought this, because knowing what I just said, which they do have them listed that way on the Sephora website, they don't have the shades, they have the light, medium, and dark delineation. I ended up still buying the one for deep skin tones, which is Kiss of Rose. So yeah, if you are wanting to scream at the screen, I don't blame you. Just understand that I don't really know what I was thinking when I bought these. I also have, and I've used it like once or twice on camera, but this is, I think, their newest foundation. You know, they call it the original liquid mineral foundation, but they keep saying new. And so I'm like, original? Does that mean this is some kind of like re-release or something? I don't know, but I like it a lot. And they also came out with a concealer of it pretty recently. I bought it, but it hasn't come yet. And it's not gonna come until after I have my chemical peel, so it really won't be worth it. So I did pick up the Bare Pro concealer. I do have the Bare Pro foundation. We're not gonna be using that today, but I'm a huge fan of this formula for all of your needing to be photographed needs. I also have a couple of little samples that they sent me. So I have this Lashtopia mascara that has a phone number written on it for some reason. I love when I give myself no context whatsoever. I also have some of their mineral veil. You can use this as a foundation all on its own. It's kind of their original product, but I like to use it as a powder too. It's very, very pretty. And then I also picked up their new Mineralist lip gloss balm in the shade Ingenuity. Let's get started. I already have my moisturizer and my SPF on. Let's start in with Yon BareMinerals Original Liquid Mineral Foundation. I have this in the shade Golden Fair 04, and I have no idea whether this is like the correct shade for me. I kind of want to mix it with something. I don't want it to be so full coverage. Ooh, let's mix it with this because it's sitting in front of me. The Becca Light Shifter Doing Tint. What are you doing? I'm doing my makeup. See if that works together. Come on, mirror. Hey girl, hey. I was feeling better, and then I got my first COVID vaccine on Saturday. And of course I'm super grateful for it, but I did end up with some tiredness symptoms, a little bit of a sore, scratchy throat yesterday, and not necessarily relapsing on my sickness or anything, but just feeling generally blah. That on top of being in Shark Week at the moment, I have done nothing but eat junk food the last few days. In fact, right before I got on camera, I ate like 4 Starbursts, and that's all I've had today, and 2 cups of coffee, so my insides are screaming. All right, so between the 2 products that I mixed together, I feel like that's a little bit too dark for me. I don't really know which one is the culprit, but I'm pretty sure that this concealer is too light for me, so we will meet somewhere in the middle, and this one is new to me, so let's see. I haven't used a concealer on a stick like this in a long time. Let's do it. Ooh, oh, that's nice. I'm speaking way too soon, but I like the color. Since we're all so interested in knowing what the brands are like that we're spending our money on, I did a quick and dirty Google search right before I got on camera, and I was like, well, who owns BareMinerals? Shiseido. I do think that BareMinerals is kind of one of the exceptions. There's something about BareMinerals, it's kind of like, I don't know, I have no idea what anybody's financial situation is like, but they kind of remind me of Clinique in the sense of like, they have such a devout following that they don't need to do gimmicks. Is that wrong? I don't know any of the tea on these brands, but I've never used a BareMinerals product that I thought, wow, that's super disappointing. Or like, oh, that's a flash in the pan. You know, I can see that this was a money grab. They kind of make what I feel like are sincere products in colors that are at least intended to look good on people. They're not really trying to capitalize on TikTok or anything. God, you guys, I feel like I am losing the battle to TikTok. I refuse to get on TikTok. My mother sends me TikToks constantly, but all I ever hear about TikTok and the brief experiences that I've had having TikTok on my phone have been that it just like eats time. Like it just eats hours of your day. And sure, you know, you kind of get your finger on the pulse. You're a little more plugged into the zeitgeist of what the youths are doing these days and everything. And it's an easy way to figure out what's going viral and to like hop on trends and stuff. But I don't know, I just like can't sit there and let an app like that like suck my brain out through my eyes. I don't know, am I crazy? Am I just being, you know, judgy? I don't know, I even went on fashion TikTok to see if there was a genre of TikTok for me. I like to feel inspired. I like to dress kind of artsy and out there. And I just thought maybe there was somebody out there who could teach me something. It's just a bunch of people jumping. I'm jumping, changing outfits, jumping, changing outfits, jumping into boots, jumping into, you know, and it's all just, I don't know. I get bored of it very, very quickly. Yeah, that's the wrong color. Huh, well, we'll just blend and blend and blend until it's the right color. I don't know, I think I just took a really long time to say, gosh, I'm old. Not that like old by age, just old by mentality, you know? You just get tired of trying to adapt. Like I woke up this morning, my husband got back from taking our kid to daycare and he's like, how's your morning? And I was like, dude, I just did my crossword puzzle in the sunshine and had 2 cups of coffee. Like I am glowing. That's my idea of a good time. So let's put on a little bit of powder. Although I will tell you, oh yeah, this one's a little bit pink too. This might just be a whole adventure in shade theory. Shade theory? Color theory? Color theory. I did try this blush, the Blonzer, on no powder. And you have to be a little bit careful so that, you know, it doesn't just like catch, but man, is it pretty. And it achieves something really, really effortless that, I don't know, it just looks different from a cream, but it works with a cream face of makeup. I don't know, it's really, really lovely. I'll probably do a good setting spray on this to try and at least maintain some dewiness because this is just such a pretty summery look when you get done. And I don't want to look fussy. But I will say, you know, I originally found the mineral veil and I used to wear this all the time. So even when I had like really bad skin, I would wear the mineral veil. They actually have an SPF version of it, which is pretty cool. But I just, you know, I used to go to a yoga studio when I lived in Austin where my friend taught. And she is one of those Brazilian girls who just like wakes up and looks perfect every day. And, you know, she's got like naturally like deep olive tan skin and like blue-green eyes. And I'm like, who gave you the right? That's not fair. So anyway, I remember, you know, in some kind of futile effort to bite her style, I said, what makeup do you wear? And she's like, oh, you know, just the BareMinerals mineral veil. Well, really at the time that meant her skin was perfect and she needed no coverage. But I was like, oh, well then that'll make me look like you. You know, and I ended up falling in love with it anyway. Okay, so in lieu of bronzer, we're going to blonze. That's right. I just made up a verb. Oh, and brace yourselves if you're new here, if this is my first video that you're watching and you're still here after my bad attitude this whole time, I'm gonna put a lot of this on. Just fair warning. I watched Alexandra, is it Anele? Is that how you say her last name? I watched her little video on, you know, how blush placement can change your whole face. And she like puts it here versus here. And I'm like, I pick option C, all of the above. Just gonna put it everywhere. I'd rather put blush everywhere and then decide where I don't want blush. Or in this case, Blonzer. Look at that color. So yeah, again, this is Kiss of Rose. I should swatch that because it really almost looks like a freaking eyeshadow. Maybe we should use it as an eyeshadow today. I think that's a great idea, Kackie. Thank you, thank you. Woo. So it's a lot of pigment, but it goes on the skin so evenly, so smoothly. It's just a really good color. It's just a great color. Oh, well, I did that. That's a thing I did. Also, to all the people who have anxiety that I'm going to get this all over my shirt, I am. It's okay. There are just things in life that we accept and move on. Yes, my whole face is now bronzed, so hope you like it. We're also probably going to put it on my eyes. I do want to do a bit of contour. Let's go in with my lip bar palette here because it is a lovely contour. What contour brush do I want to use? Let's use this. And what's great about this little palette is it also has a good little matte blush in it, a highlighter, and this really great, if I can find a good brush for it, kind of matte highlighting powder. It's not even kind of a matte highlighting powder. It's a matte highlighting powder. And so I can bring some of the brightness back in where I have gone thoroughly overboard on blush. I'm sorry, Blonzer. All right, I'm going to use a highlighter brush and use some of that highlighter. BareMinerals probably has highlighters. I'm sure that they do, and I'm sure that they're lovely. BareMinerals is definitely a line, like I said, that I have always really liked, and they're one that, you know, they don't do a whole lot of things that are really gimmicky, and so sometimes it's hard to like get excited about them, but I also just closed my finger in that and it felt terrible. I also get excited about boring things, you know? I get excited about nuanced colors and stuff, like really pretty textures. I'm going to take a touch of the blush that's in here because it's matte, and I'm just going to touch that on my cheeks here. But we have like thorough Fjords vibes at this point. Like the Blonzer is Fjords. It's like instant Fjords, just one-way ticket, non-stop. Don't worry about your baggage. It's coming with you. Okay, I'm going to use that same whole combination of things on my eyes right now because that's very straightforward. So I'm gonna just take that on my finger and make it my eyeshadow color. It's actually pretty dry. Like I was expecting when I put it on my finger for it to feel creamier than that because it's so cut with shimmer, you know? It's got so much really great iridescence to it, and it actually feels really rich and creamy when you touch it, but when you put it on your skin, it might just be what I have underneath it, the fact that I thoroughly powdered before doing this. But yeah, it doesn't really want to like spread super duper easily. So I'm actually going to dip a brush in it. I love that. I'm gonna take all of these and use them the same way that I did on my face to just kind of, you know, use the blush tone around here to blend this out. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Yep. Wow. I'm gonna try and do just a little bit of the contour up in here. Do I like that? Yeah, I feel like that adds something. I love this palette from the Lip Bar. I have not tried any, that's not true. I didn't like their lip gloss that I tried. I don't know if all of them are like that, but I shouldn't like it. And I didn't like their foundation on me, but I love this palette. This is the Go Off Minute Finish Face Palette, and it comes in a bunch of different colorways. I'm going to take a little bit more of the blush because I feel like it's not necessarily meant to be piled up as an eyeshadow, and so it lost its luster, but I'm gonna try anyway. Like, you get the color payoff, but it doesn't really want to be as shimmery. And that's actually okay. I think that that's actually something that people would like about it, because when you put on a shimmery blush, I want just enough shimmer that it helps it to spread evenly, but I don't want it to make me not want to wear highlighter or, you know what I mean, highlight my whole face or something. I feel like it's just enough. Let me take a moment, do my eyeliner, my brows, and my mascara, and we'll be right back to talk about this lip gloss balm thing. Okay, I used the Kosas brow. Whoa, whoa, they're dark. Whoa, I think I need a different color. But I forgot that I had mascara here from BareMinerals, and this is the Lashtopia Mega Volume Mineral Base Mascara. I don't doubt that this is just a regular formula. Wow, that's like a Mary Poppins wand. Like, that thing shouldn't fit in there. It's huge. But I'm not gonna do one of those. The brush is aggressive. Okay, for the honestly, the aggressiveness of the brush, and the name making my expectations really high, that didn't exactly blow my mind on first application. Spoke too soon, spoke too soon, spoke too soon. Ooh, lengthening. I'm managing to get it just about everywhere. My goodness though, when you do take the time to build this up, it is really pretty, but it is just about everywhere, as well as my lashes. Let's put on some lip gloss, shall we? I was very much expecting this to be a liquid lip balm, very similar to the Rowan, which I did order, and the Vesca, and the Fit Glow, and all of those, and it isn't. They do call this a lip gloss balm, but it doesn't have that slippy thing that I was hoping for, but it's fine. It's actually so beautiful. This color is crazy. And by crazy, I mean like amazingly tame. It's lighter weight than a regular lip gloss, and I have tried their Gen Nude lip gloss and it's so sticky. And so this is definitely leaps and bounds better than that formula-wise, but it's not quite to that, that kind of otherworldly texture that I was used to. All right, I'm gonna move y'all out. I think we're gonna give me a little bit of a finishing spray, and then we will chat about these products real quick. Lila B, a glow face mist. Let that aglow for a minute. I feel like the whole situation is quite extreme, you know, with all of the color and everything, but I like it. So she is $25, and Kiss of Rose is the only one that's left in stock on the BareMinerals website at the moment. $25, and you get 3.8 grams or 0.13 ounces. That's pretty reasonable. This clean hybrid face color delivers the rosiness of a blush with the sun-kissed glow of a bronzer in a single step. I agree. I think it's lovely. It looks like a sunburn. It does, and I am into that look. It comes again in 3 shades, so there's Kiss of Copper and Kiss of Pink as well. And they do show them on all skin tones, and on the BareMinerals website, they don't seem to specify the same way that they did maybe on Sephora, that there's like a light, medium, and deep. They have the actual names, Kiss of Rose, Kiss of Copper, and Kiss of Pink, and you would think that Kiss of Pink would work pretty well on me, so maybe I should buy the other ones because I actually really dig this formula. I don't know why, I guess I was under the impression of that. So hopefully you watched this far and saw that my mind has changed now. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I would definitely buy the other ones, especially, I mean, they're only $25. That's not crazy. And they're really, really beautiful. So it says, an effortless fresh from the beach glow is just a sweep away. Our limited edition talc-free Blonzer combines the glow of a bronzing powder with the flush of a blush in one step, all while smoothing and minimizing the look of imperfections. The Bronzer Blush Hybrid features a silky texture that blends seamlessly and builds color effortlessly, leaving a luminous finish that mimics your skin's natural radiance after a day in the sun. And if I were to sunburn my eyeballs. The concealer is $25 as well, as is the new Original Liquid Mineral Concealer. That new Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm is $20, and it comes in a whole lot of shades. Holy mackerel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15 shades on that. And I again got the shade Ingenuity, which is described. No, they don't describe them. Never mind. I think it's kind of mauve. You know, that's kind of what I was going for, was sort of something that leans cool. It says a hybrid lip gloss and nourishing balm packed with cold pressed fruit oils for sheer color, glossy shine, and the hydrating feel of a balm. I like that it's not sticky like the Gen Nude lip gloss. It's really not sticky at all, which is really nice, and it does give me a lot of shine. So guys, let's move into final thoughts on this. Final thoughts on the Blonzer is that I should have gotten all the shades because I could wear all of them, and I think that this formula is really beautiful. And I don't know why I still like, I don't know, I hold BareMinerals to like a double standard of, you know, how excited am I about the nuances of this formula. It doesn't have to wave something shiny in my face. I'm willing to go and read the description on the formula to figure out whether it's something slightly different, because there's something about their formulas where I just trust them to do things that look nice on the skin. Am I wrong? I don't know. I really, really like the concealer too. Everything about the stuff that I put on today, because I haven't got a chance to like give you guys like a full review of this. I love how flexible the coverage is on the Liquid Mineral Foundation. I'm not a big fan of this component just because it is in this like other, I mean, I have a TerraCycle box, but it's a very bulky, kind of unnecessarily plasticky, you know, airtight container thing. Whereas, you know, the Bare Pro just comes in a glass bottle. Like, just give me a glass bottle. But other than that, this is incredibly beautiful. What's the price on that one? $35. And for this, it is a broad spectrum SPF 20, and you get 1 fluid ounce. They're right, I think, kind of in the like low end price wise of the prestige brands that you get, you know, at Sephora or the department store. And they just always deliver reliable formulas. So yeah, I love this. I love the concealer. I'm excited to try the Liquid Mineral Concealer when it does come. The lip gloss is not what I expected, but I really dig it. I love the mineral veil. I feel like I didn't end up with too much makeup on my face, like heaviness wise. We obviously have too much pigment on my face for a lot of people, and that's fine. I'm perfectly okay going out of the house like this, but I also understand that on camera it's gonna look a little bit wacky. But regardless, I am just basically a big fan of everything that I tried today, and I do really want to buy the other 2 Blonzers, so I probably will. That'll probably be in my basket for the Sephora sale, but they are both out of stock on their website right now, so. Oh, and the mascara, the Lashtopia mascara, again, this just came as like a little sample when I ordered this stuff, but you know, I'm sure that it's just a regular mascara formula, but it's so pretty. It took a while to put it on because you have to be patient with it building, but it gave me so much length and just a minor amount of volumization to the point that it's not going to give me a lot of clumpiness. Like, you can kind of keep building it as long as you have patience for it. It's not going to stop you by clumping up. So yeah. This is my Blonzer vibe today, guys, and I hope that this is exciting for those of you out there who are BareMinerals fans, because like I said, it's just kind of the nuances of their formulas that I find appealing. And also, I think this is a really beautiful color. I do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep hanging out with me on this channel, hit the button down below and subscribe. I would love it if you did. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. I want to show it up close. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow.